So yeah, for the weekend, what areas specifically do you need to work on ahead of Munster?
Firstly, I think I was probably a little bit harsh after the game. I was just a bit frustrated, really. I just didn't feel like we'd hit our straps. And looking back, when I reviewed the game on Saturday night and Sunday, I was far happier with lots of things that we did, especially in attack. We created some really good opportunities and probably just missed the opportunity to take a bonus point from the game as well. So, firstly, I think the players played some really good stuff. On the flip side of that, I thought without the ball we were a little bit loose and we allowed them to keep in the game, and that was down to our error. So I think defensively we'll have to be far better this weekend against Munster. They're a really impressive outfit at the moment, the way they play. They play with lots of width in the game, but they can also mix it through the forwards as well. And I think when I said a wake-up call, I probably meant that if we'd have defended in the same way against a side that was better equipped to take those opportunities, I think we could have come unstuck. So I think sometimes we missed it weak through the Ulster game being cancelled, and maybe we needed that week to get our heads around it. But I was pleased with lots of things, but Munster probably bring a bit more intensity to their game, and they showed against the Ospreys the day after on the Sunday just how professional they can be. They came and squeezed the life out of the Ospreys really, and soaked up a lot of their pressure, but hit them on the counter with a couple of tries. So they're a pretty good outfit at the moment. They're pretty settled. They've got a lot of players away, but they seem to be able to still pick a very strong team. So we probably should have beaten them away earlier in the season, and I think there's a bit of motivation there for that.
Yeah, early in the season, what lessons will you have learned from that defeat?
I think we were in control of the game, even though we was only a point in it for a long time, or a couple of points in it. We just probably didn't quite manage the game as well as we probably would have liked in that closing 15 minute period. But we put ourselves in a really good position to win it, and we didn't quite do that. We made a couple of mistakes and allowed them to get foothold in the game, and in the end I think they phased for 3 or 4 minutes with the ball, which they're capable of doing, and we couldn't we couldn't disrupt that momentum that they had, and finished it in the 87th minute or something with a kick to the corner. But to be fair to them, they stuck at it, and we probably missed an opportunity to kill the game off. So I think managing the last quarter of a game has been a bit of an issue for us in this season, in some of the games, the tight games that we've lost, and that being one of them.
In terms of your season, you got 13 points adrift of the Ospreys at 4th, I think. 8 games, Pro 12 games remaining. How vital is it that you at least get something this weekend?
I think every weekend we have to pick up points. We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago before we got back into the Pro 12 fixtures after the LV, and clearly we'd put ourselves in a really difficult position to fight for that top 4 spot, but there were still 50 points up for grabs when we spoke about that, and now there's 40 points. We've got 9 out of those 50, so we've only dropped 1 point. We just need to keep believing and keep pushing. There have been games this season where we probably have lost them rather than the opposition beating us. We've lost games through our lack of accuracy or being able to close a game out. Munster away being one of them, Ospreys at home being another one, Glasgow at home probably, where we're picking up losing bonus points, but not 4 points for a win. So you look back at those, and that's the reason why we're in the position we're in. We're in mid-table because we haven't been consistent enough. But I certainly think that we can take confidence from the last couple of results and take on Munster this weekend with plenty to look forward to.